Yo, it's your boy 1 Deep 215 back with another video. Let's talk. Let's talk about money. Money. The thing that we hold near and dear to our hearts. The thing that we all strive for. Hey, I'm on my way to work trying to get some money. The thing that we need is a necessity, right? But let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of money. Because money can bring you joy. It could bring you somewhat peace. Money can do a lot of things for you. It could change your zip code. It could change your area code. It could put you in a state of financial relevance. You know, I advocate chasing your dreams, your hopes, essentially chasing money, because you should. But what we chasing the money for, gentlemen and ladies? What is we chasing the money for? Is it really for peace and happiness? Or is it for that thing I mentioned a couple seconds ago, relevance, status, clout? Because if it's the latter, if it's for those things I just named, we doing it all wrong. And I understand why some people is doing it wrong, because it's pushed to, you want the nice girl, get some money. You want the fancy car, get some money. You want to be relevant, get some money. You want to have clout, get some money. I think they pushing that narrative the wrong way, because that could be a detriment. That could be your detriment. That could be money, at the end of the day, could be the one thing that demoralizes your psyche, your mind, and somewhat your life. Let me tell y'all something, to you guys out there that's chasing money for these women. I'm going to start off with that, because that's a pet peeve of mine. When you get a bag, no matter how you got it, and you put yourself in the realm of others that suddenly want to be around you, that's not by accident. That's not by accident. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want no fake ass people around me. In general, whether I got money or not, but especially because I got money. I don't want no fake women. I don't want no fake friends. I don't want no fake relatives. I don't want that around me. I don't want people around me just for the sake of monetary value. That's BS. That's bullshit. So why are we chasing that? Why are we promoting that? Why are we promoting men get to a bag so you can get that dime joint with the BBL? Why are we promoting that rhetoric? You got these so-called social media gurus, relationship gurus, some locally here in Philly, and they spewing that to the masses for what? Because they got a little clout now, so now they can talk down on others. Preaching that bullshit about, it ain't you, you're not too fat, you're just broke. When a girl denies you, you're not ugly, you're just broke. I'm cooking right now, and all that bullshit, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because the message should be, yeah, the women are, you're too fat, you're too whatever to the women, because you're broke, because that's all the women want. So don't seek validation through money for these nut ass, crumb snatching ass women out here. That's not the message though. The message be, yeah, but if you get that money and you get that, I'm cooking and all that. Cook your ass into oblivion, because it ain't connected. It's bullshit. Once people get a little clout and they get a little money, they do a 180 and they start preaching this money shit. Don't get me wrong, money is important, man. To my men, money is important. Go out there, you gotta get it, because Here's the thing. It ain't for the women. It ain't for the validation. It ain't for the clout. It's for generational wealth. It's for putting yourself in a better zip code, area code, what have you, in a better position to achieve and strive. It ain't to get no bitch with no BBL that wants you because all of a sudden you not ugly no more. It ain't for that. It ain't for that. It's too many. And I know it seems like I'm coming at that one guy, but I'm not. I'm coming at all these gurus out here, so-called gurus and experts. They preaching, they call themselves preaching positivity about getting the bag and influencing people and motivating people to become a better version of themselves, but they preaching it in the wrong way. Because everything got something to do with a woman or status. Like, they can't put money and excellence in the same sentence. They got to put money in women, or money in baddie, or money in all these weird ass pronouns and adjectives or whatever you want to call it, and they spewing rhetoric because they're in a position now where they feel as though they can say it because they got the bag, the so-called bag, or whatever a bag is to them. They preaching propaganda. And then there's guys out here, regular everyday guys like me and you. And some take that into consideration. I don't want no woman around me because I got money. It's plain and it's simple. Now, I don't see where's the disconnect with that logic of thinking. Now, don't get me wrong. We live in a world where you don't know who's on what. You don't know what people on. You don't know what type of time they on. I get it. The women out here, it's hard to get to know them. It's hard to understand them. It's hard to have a conversation with them. So some things you gotta maneuver through, whether you got money or not. I know broke guys that gotta maneuver through that because of the world we live in. But money could be the root of all evil. I know it's a slogan, it's a saying, but it's real. It could be the root because you'll put detrimental people into your life. People that don't really give a damn about you. They don't. And this ain't just for relationships. This ain't just for women. You'll have fake ass friends all of a sudden. Fake ass associates and confidants and just pure old evil, menacing people that prey on the weak and prey on people that have clout and money. And we all know this. That's the part that's really like baffling me because we all know it. We see it every day. It's on social media all the time. People get used, abused, and whatever, and thrown out once once shit go left. So why is we preaching that, or why is we still standing by that saying? Like, man, same thing with getting in the gym. You should be getting in the gym for your health. And I'm no health advocate. Hell, I'm no relationship advocate either. As far as, I can't preach all that. I can't, like, I'm not going to act like I'm a relationship guru. I'm just real. I'm not going to act like I'm a health expert. I'm just real. So it's not coming from dude like me, because I work out every day. I don't work out every day. I don't know when was the last time I worked out. But I'm not working out for the so-called prize. I'm not working out for, yeah, you want that woman, you want this, you want that. No, I want to put myself in a better position, and I want to put my kids in a position when I go. I don't know about y'all, but I plan on leaving something for my kids. That's a goal within itself. You know what I mean? Parents out here wish they could do that. That's what you strive for. As far as getting in the gym, you strive because you want to be healthy. Or you want to, I guess, somewhat look better. You want to lose weight, obviously. But it ain't for no, like, overall, that shit could be your downfall. Now, if you get in the gym, get a little physique, and happen to stumble across a woman, a good woman, there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, your options have grown because on the surface, you fit the bill. Where you didn't fit the bill before you did what you did. So I'm not saying this in totality, oh, just because you work out or you get a better physique, don't worry about these. No, you're going to have way more options you lose weight. That goes without saying. You're going to have way more options. Same thing if you get money. But my thing is, how you going about it? How you going about it? It's too many fake people out here for me to be like, let me get a bag, and then I'm going to find my queen. Huh? Like, I'm trying to figure out why people put that in those orders. You get the bag, you become successful in whatever you do, whatever 9 to 5 or entrepreneurship, or maybe you're a content creator, whatever you do to get the bag, cool. Nothing wrong with that. And then you live life, and you let things come to you how they come. And you pick and choose depending on off of merit, off of strictly merit, how the person is. And not saying you can't slip and fall. Shit, you make mistakes that way too, but you learn. But I'm not getting the bag and then all of a sudden I want women. All of a sudden, where the ladies at? Because I got... No. For what? That's simp behavior, first of all. And it's just not becoming. It's not becoming. Money isn't everything. Is money something? Yes. Like I said, y'all see me? I'm my back break. I'm on my way to go get some money. I'm on my way to work. So money it has a meaning. But I'm not labeling it in a way where it's like money brings the woman, success brings the... No, it don't work like that. In my mind frame. Now I could be off. I could be a little bit off. I don't want it. I don't want the clout and the fame and the materialistic things that's going to bring me happiness in the short term. I want it in the long term. We not doing it right. We not. This is more of stop letting money be the downfall of you. Because money is something, but it's not everything. It's just not. And whoever want to sit there and go back and forth with me and say, well, you just broke, so you wouldn't know, that's fine too. I'm just broke and I wouldn't know. But it's one thing to be superficial about everything, and there's another thing to be real about everything. And money ain't making or making me something that I'm not. And I wish more people act like that. Yes, money can bring you some joy. Like, you put a broke person next to a person with money, it's obvious who's more, for the most part, who's more happier, who's more enriched with glow, who's more like well off, who's in a better position. That's obvious. So don't give me that. Oh, I would rather be rich than broke any day. People make it so, they simplify everything. This is more deeper than that. This is more like, okay, you got the money, now what? What you gonna do with it? Is you gonna change lives? Is you gonna put yourself in the right position and not put evilness and demonic people around you? Because you hear it every day, even with these celebrities. They go through it. They rich, fuck money, like fuck 6 figures. They're rich, they're millionaires. And they go through chaos like you never seen. Why is that? Why is that? Why is people worth 50 million going through all these problems? Why? They got money, they should be all right. They dating a model, they should be okay. They live in a mansion, they should be all right. Why is they going through shit that we going through? With the mental aspect of it. Why is that? I'm waiting. I got all day. I'll wait. They don't make right choice. Shut your dumbass up. We have to, when we blessed, and I ain't gonna get biblical here, but when we blessed with, when God or whoever bless us with that opportunity to get a bag, to sign on the dotted lines for that contract, to sign on the dotted lines for that, for the millions, it never fails. Sorry, y'all. When we get that opportunity to become well off, and to get what we get is about how you do it. And I'm not sitting here acting like shit. I wouldn't blow a bag in AC right now or Vegas. We got flaws. It ain't about take them all your money and just don't enjoy it. This ain't that. This ain't that. But people become semi or somewhat successful, and then they cast shadows over others that's not, and tell them and try to give them game the wrong way. That ain't even game. Get your money and then go find the dime. What is you talking about? Not even find, because they're gonna find your ass. But you know what I mean. Get the money, then you get the woman, then you get the clout and all that. Like, what is these steps? What is these steps that people are spewing? And I'm hearing it. It ain't just Main Man that I talked about earlier. It ain't just him. I just brought him up because he local and I keep seeing his face. And I think he fake and phony. But it's other people. It ain't just him. It ain't just him. We pimping backwards. We living backwards. We not putting ourselves. Come on, bro, you gonna let me over? We not putting ourselves in the right predicament for success, for long-term success. Not I want to have a good 3 months. Not I want to turn up for 3 months with this badass bitch and go on trips and parties and just chill. That's short-term and that's fine too. But if you want long-term, like damn, what happened? That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Like damn, I blew it. Or damn, I was on top of the world. Now she gone. I gotta sell the crib. They come to get the car. They repossessing this. They doing that because we don't know how to handle. And at the end of the day, a lot of us don't even know how to handle money. If we being real. If I'm being real, you don't even have to have a woman. A lot of y'all niggas that get money for real, and people. I'm gonna talk about the guys right now. Y'all don't even want no girlfriend. And I kind of commend that. Like, nowadays, listen, let me tell y'all something. These women are sharks when they come to money. Obviously, right? I ain't telling y'all nothing y'all don't know. They sharks. They smell it. So, for a guy out here that want to be single because he's deemed successful or he's deemed to have clout or resources or what have you. I don't knock that. I don't knock that at all. At the end of the day, we all want a better half and we all want happiness and we all want companionship. But it's slim pickings out here. And I'm not going to go off topic, but we on the money subject. Not too many successful men is going to find a woman that truly cares about them. That's just me talking. That's just me. I'm not saying that's 100% fact, but that's just how I'm telling you. You're not. Unless you hid your money or whatever, you hid your status from her in some type of way, and she just liked you for you and all that. Okay, yeah. But all that leading with money stuff, or not even some guys don't even have to lead with money. The money just comes through your pores. It exerts out of you. You have a glow about you. Or it ain't a coincidence that you got that nice watch on. Or it ain't a coincidence that you drive this car. Sometimes you might not lead. Just your lifestyle shows a woman that. So I'm not knocking that either. But it ain't too many women out here, if I'm being real, that's going to like you for you if you're successful. That's close. I'm going to say close this time. That's close to fact. That's close to fact. I'm talking about meeting her. You met her when you got the money. Not she been rocking out with me since I was trash or whatever. I was broke. And then I got the money. She still rocked out with me. I ain't talking about that. That's far-fetched too to find those women. But, you know, okay. I'm talking about you already established. You in the door and you leave with money or she happen to know you got money. You think she all the way like you for you is because they growing up in this toxic environment. They counterparts and their mothers and they aunts and stuff is telling them this. You get the man with the money. You no matter what, you chase a bag or whatever they say, right? And that's how they live. That's how they live. And it's BS But it's true. It's true. So you definitely don't want to lead with the money, fellas. I know I said that probably a million times on this channel. You don't want to lead with money with these women. You don't want to lead with money, period, in life. But at the end of the day, you don't want money to be your detriment. You want to live, be happy, be successful. Go on your little trips. Do things. Change your area code, your zip code. Go buy that nice crib or condominium or whatever was suitable for you. There's nothing wrong with success and living off the fruits of your labor. There's nothing wrong with that. It's how you go about it. It's how you go about it. And it's you that's choosing. You're choosing. And this goes for my women too. You can't let the money make you. You make that money. You don't let that money make you. Or change your personality, or change your outlook on life, or change your thought process, or change the people all of a sudden that you want around you. You don't, that's not the way to do it. That's not how we do. Like, that. It will slowly, it might not happen today or tomorrow, but it will slowly be your demise. It just will. And then you wondering why, how did all this happen? Why are all these bad things happening to me? I got money. But why am I in all these situations? Now this is happening. Now this is happening. You don't want it. And like I said earlier in the video, I don't want, money or not, I don't want no fake people around me. I don't want no people around me that's around me for one reason and one reason only. And it ain't like they don't have my best interest at heart. No. And people doing that. All these fake ass friends. You see celebrities all the time. They fake friends. They getting paid. They on the books. I don't want that. Call me crazy. And since we on the topic, when is money too much money? When is money enough money? Because I'm seeing that too. Now, it's one thing to have generational wealth. That is actually a thing that we all need to strive for. But I'm not putting myself through the ringer when I'm already at a peak, at a top. And I'm doing all this stuff for another bag and another bag and another bag. Now, if it's my passion and I enjoy doing it, whatever I'm doing, then that's different. And I know that's what a lot of people do. They're like, it ain't even about the money for me. This is what I do. It's my passion. I commend y'all. But there's a lot of greed going out here. And there's a lot of people just want money. And you cannot take it with you. You can't. You can't. So, at the end of the day, y'all, let's get right. Let's stop listening to these gurus telling us get the bag, then get the girl. Get the bag, then get the girl, then get the clout. And there you go. That's the remedy for life. That's the key to success. You'll live a long, healthy, happy life doing it that way. Stop it. And I know it ain't as black and white as that, but it pretty much is. It pretty much is. You get the money, and then your next step is the most important. It's what you do with the money. And it's how you handle the money. That's what it is. I don't care if it's $1,000 or $1 million. You don't become something else because of money. You don't. It's just not the way. It's not. I'll holler at y'all.